keep on falling in love. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, of course, thank you to all of my new subscribers and to all of you who have been with me from day one. We are getting into part 2 of how to make a successful Poshmark closet today. Now, for those of you who have not yet watched part 1, I truly recommend that you go ahead and take a look because it gives you the tools and it sets the foundation to make your closet have success. Now, for those of you who have watched part 1, go ahead and drop those Poshmark links down below because I'd love to see what you guys have been up to. Now, unlike most selling sites, Poshmark, it is like social media. You cannot just list it and forget it. No, the more you promote your closet is the more sales you will make. Now, I have my laptop out here today and I recommend that you go ahead and grab a notepad, a pen, so you can follow along and keep up with your notes that you have taken from part 1. I'm going to be dropping tips in this video now, so make sure you are listening closely because I'm telling you, those tips will increase your sales and they will make a huge change in the followers to your closet. Okay, guys? Now, positioning your closet not just to make the first sale, but to have repeat sales. Sale after sale after sale. That is your goal, guys. So if you want to know how to list, how to build a successful closet, and how to make that first sale happen, keep on watching. All right, guys, picking up from where we left off, it is time to list. All right, guys, now I know you're excited. I know you want to press that list button. But before you do that, make sure your lighting is good, okay? If you do not have a fluorescent light or a ring light, please use natural lighting. I cannot stress this enough. I know it does limit your time from when you can take your pictures, but you want to have great lighting. Not even the best filters in the world will be able to change bad lighting on clothing. Okay, guys, take it from me. So every single picture needs to be with good lighting. Then you need to look at the item. You need to see, do I need to hang it on my pretty hanger? Do I need to use my fluffy rug and do a flat lay or on a white sheet? Do I need to model this, or do I need to find a stock photo? So those are the things that you need to be thinking about because you want to make sure that your listing looks the best possible. So if it is a flowy dress with frills, guys, you cannot do a flat lay of that to make it look the best possible. That is your goal. You are selling an item that this person has not physically yet touched or seen, okay, guys? Now, remember, whatever you choose, it needs to be the best. Whatever you decide, that cover shot, it gotta be poppin', sis, okay? Because that is the first impression of that item, okay? Once you have that perfect cover shot, we are going to go into what every listing has. Every listing has 8 spots, okay? Now, I cannot stress this enough. Make sure you take the time and fill in every single spot possible, guys, okay? The more work you do on the front end is the less work you have to worry about on the back end. Now, when you're taking pictures, you need to take pictures of the front, the back, the side, any defects. That means any flaws, buttons missing, stains, smells. Now, you shouldn't be selling anything with stains and smells. I told you about that in part 1. But if that is the flaw, just make sure it is in the description of that listing, okay guys? Now, one other thing that I definitely recommend is taking a picture of the material tags. I cannot stress this enough. So many times I see people take pictures of the material tags, but then it's blurry and the buyer still has to ask questions to the seller. Oh, what material is this? No, take proper photos, guys, of that material tag. I should be able to see the percentages of the material from that picture that you took, okay? Now, make sure that when you are taking these pictures that you have in mind, what questions would you want to know about that item? If the questions that you would want to know about that item are not listed in your description and within your photos, you have to do a better job. You have to take more photos, okay guys? So do the work up front. You will thank me later. All right guys, we are diving a little bit deeper into each listing. Now each listing has 10 slots. You have category, quantity, size, brand, color, new with tag, and original price. Those are the first 7 out of the 10. Now those are all self-explanatory, guys. Fill in as much as you can and make sure you are not leaving any slot blank. The more information you have in your listing is the higher chance you will get your item to sell. Now the next 3 right here, they can make or break your sale. That is why I want to take a little bit more time on these 3 different things. The first thing is your what are you selling slot. This is the first thing that any posher sees. It is so important to get as much detail as possible in this first line. I recommend using keywords, descriptive words, and make sure you fit the size in it. I know it's a lot, I know it's a small space, but you want to get as much information in there as possible. So if somebody is searching this particular shirt that I have on, you're not just gonna put a black shirt. You're gonna put a V-neck, little frill, you know, size medium. You're gonna make sure that you have that information in the top of that listing. Now moving along to the second thing, which is your description slot. I cannot talk about this anymore. Use the maximum characters given, okay guys? You want to make sure you put as much information that is humanly possible in this section, okay? And this is the meat of your listing. So this is where you get to go in. You get to put any and everything that you want to put in this listing. Now, whether it be from your phone or on your laptop, I recommend making a template of your common items, things like tops, bottoms, shoes, accessories, because when making these templates, think about what would make you buy an item online. So let's talk about jeans for a moment. When you are buying a pair of jeans online, what is the first thing you think about? Does it have stretch? Okay. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of your template. Is it 100% cotton? Does it not have any stretch at all? Is it distressed? What is the inseam? What is the waist laying flat? What is the length of it? Are they flared? Are they boot cut? These are things that you want to have in your template without a shadow of a doubt. Another example, a button-up shirt. You have templates. What is the first thing most females think of when they're buying a button-up shirt? Can the button close on my girls? Right? So you want to have armpit to armpit measurements or chest measurements to make sure that you are basically preventing the frivolous questions that are going to come later on. Okay? And lastly, it is the listing price. Okay? The price you list matters, 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 matters. Listen, guys, this right here, the listing price is how much you are going to get paid for this item that you are selling after all the fees and everything else. So I am going to insert a quick video here so you can go ahead and see and how I navigate through the app, because before you hit that list button, I want you to hold on a moment, hit that draft button, and do what I'm about to show you in the video.
Okay guys, you can see here I'm going into the Poshmark app. I am going into the search tool bar here, and I am putting in something very specific. Peeped, toed, gray, Kenneth Cole shoes. That is very specific to the T as to what I am searching for. And as you can see, only one item comes up. Out of all of Poshmark, only one item came up. Now I'm going to go in and do something generic, something very general, Old Navy high-waisted jeans. Now you can tell the difference. I am scrolling and scrolling and scrolling in regards to how many items actually came up for this. Now I'm going back into the cell, clicking on my drafts, and what you have is right there.
So now that you've seen all of the different prices for the item that you are going to list, you are now able to make a more educated guess for your price. You do not just want to guess out of the sky, guys. You want to make sure that your price that you are putting for your listing price is competitive, okay? You want to be able to stay and maintain that average price of what you just saw in the listing. Now, Poshmark does take 20% of your sale. Yes, 20%. However, the more sales you make, you really don't feel that 20%. Now, be very, 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 very mindful when you are making that decision on what price to list. Okay, guys? So now, once your closet is running smoothly, you have more than 10 to 15 items for your closet, you are going to want to organize your closet. And when I say that, I mean you're going to group all of your tops together, group all of your bottoms together, group all of your common items, guys. Think about when you are shopping, when you walk into a store, Macy's, let's say. You go into that store. Is there a sales shoe man selling shoes in the women's dress department? No, you don't see that. The reason why is because people don't like to shop that way. They like to know where to find what it is that they need. And your closet is the same thing, guys. These people are shopping from your closet. Which brings me to tip number 1. Make your closet shoppable and organize it into sections. I promise you, your sales will increase. Guys, I hope you are still sticking with me with your pen and your paper, because I am going to be loading you up on some more notes. Here we go. Now that you have your listings and your closet open for business, it is time to build your closet. Building your closet, gaining followers, and participating in Poshmark parties are all tied together. You want to know the juice? You want to know the sauce? Share, 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 share. Let's go to church on this one. Share, 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 share. Yes, guys, share. Okay, SHARE. Share. Okay, you are going to share as if your life depended on it. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's going to be tedious, and it's going to have a slow, or I should say yield very little results at the beginning. But the more you do it, is the more you're getting your closet out there. And the more you share, is the more likely that someone else is going to see your item. Now, share where, share to who, let's get into that. Share every time you see a Poshmark party pop up. Now, the app hosts 4 parties every single day. Of course, they are virtual for everyone to participate. Now, make sure your notifications are turned on, because I see many new people, they're like, I never get an invitation. Turn on your notifications, sis. You'll get the notification, okay? Now, the biggest reason why you want to share into these Poshmark parties are because you are not only getting views from your followers and from your circle, but now you get to place your item into a party where every single user on the Poshmark app gets to see your listing, or at least gets a chance to see your listing. Now, that's a great platform to go ahead and get your items in. Now, if it is best in tops, please only share tops. I am telling you, you do not want to become spam, and you do not want to get in trouble with Poshmark. You want to follow all Poshmark guidelines, and you can find that on the app as well. Now, God will take care of you guys. God will take care of you. Along with sharing into these parties, I repeat, you must share your own closet 3 times a day. Guys, you need to remember, you are selling from your house, and people don't know about you. People don't even care about you. But the more you promote, the more you talk, the more you share, you will build your name out there in the Poshmark community. Which brings me to tip number 2. When you are sharing, you are not going to go into the app and just click on your listing and share your listing. No, you are going to go into your listing and click that edit button, and then you are going to share your listing. What that helps you do is to get on the top of that search engine. So if you're selling Old Navy high-waisted jeans and you click the share button, it's just being shared amongst your people, amongst your circle. But when you actually go into your sale and edit your listing, you're putting it on a higher ranking. So when that person comes on to Poshmark and they are looking for Old Navy high-waisted jeans, because you just shared it as technically a new item, it is higher up in that search engine. Now, along with sharing into Posh parties, sharing your closet 3 times a day, you must also share people's items. Oh, y'all thought it was a game? When I said share like your life depended on it, nah, your share game gotta be on point, okay? Remember, at the beginning, every single person that shares your item, you want to share an item back from their closet. That helps you gain followers, and it's more than likely that person will come back to your closet to share more of your items or even shop from your closet. Remember, guys, this is a community. Be active. What do you mean be active, Afiah? I'm talking about when somebody likes your item, you go ahead and say, thank you so much for liking my item. Is there any other questions that I could answer for you? I can ship this out today. And to put icing on the top, go ahead and send them an offer. Now, when you're listing your items, remember, you're putting that cushion. You're being competitive, but you're getting that median, so you're making that profit. So you have that cushion. So you put your offer button to use. And you go ahead and you send them an offer right away. Why? Because most of us are impulse buyers. We're not really thinking about why or if we actually need this item. We see it, we like it, we want it, and we buy it. That's how it is most of the time. So you want to send them this offer when they are thinking about the item. Okay? With doing this, you will begin to what? Increase your followers. You guessed it. Make a sale. You guessed it. And what else? Build your closet. Okay, guys? Remember, guys, when you are first starting out, people want to know, is this closet legit? Are they actually going to send the item that they promised? Is the description of the item what I am actually going to receive? And can I bundle this with something else in their closet? So you have to stay consistently talking and responding back to people to build your closet, okay? With great listings, sharing life like your life depended on it, sharing your own closet 3 times a day, being active, using that offer button, you will make your first sale. Now, your last tip is going to be for your storage bins. Guys, you have your things stored away. Remember that designated spot that I told you about in series 1, in part 1? Make sure you have your things in that bin and put some dryer sheets in between, guys. The dryer sheets helps the smell, that storage smell. You know, you've purchased something from online from another person's house and it's had that storage smell. Them dryer sheets. Now, it's okay if you take an item out from your bin and for whatever reason it just does not smell right. Wash it, iron it, and then send it to your buyer. Remember, every single sale at this point is so crucial. I cannot stress it enough, because that is going to be the difference of a love note and a terrible rating. Okay, guys, so take time with your closet. And remember, it is a marathon. It is not a sprint, guys. Everything in this series is for long-term goals and consistency. Stick with me. We're laying the foundation, and that is the end of part 2. Yeah. In part 3, I will go into detail about what to do after you've made the sale, how to package the item, how shipping works, and of course, how do you get paid? I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you can say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. Ooh. Thanks for tuning in, guys. And stay tuned for part